What is going on, everybody? We are back with another video. Got some updates for y'all. So truck's parked here, as you guys can see, right next to my other baby, which is the 72 Olds. I don't know if you guys ever saw this in a video, but that's the other project car. We ordered a couple things for this car, a couple things for this truck. Got a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline for both of them. This probably won't be in as many videos as that is, though, just because, stuff happening. But so I wanted to talk to you guys mainly about the business aspect of, what I want to do with this truck, the business aspect of what I actually do, how I make my money, what I do, kind of what this truck's used for, what I want it to be used for, what it's going to be used for, and all that good stuff. So I have two businesses. I do lawn care and landscaping, and then I do auto detailing. This car is more of a staple for my auto detailing business than anything else. Because as you guys can see, it's much nicer. The paint's the paint's brand new. Chrome looks beautiful. And then there's my truck, which is not the same, but this is the work truck. This is the show car. Now, as you guys can see, there's a couple other cars here. There's that one, that one, that one, and that one, which have all been detailed by me, and they're all absolutely gorgeous. All the paint is practically perfect on them for what I can do. Those two cars are used, so you can only do so much. This one needs to be washed. So then we're gonna move over into another business that I have, which is small engine mechanic. So small engine mechanics, I get mowers people give me, like these three here, that I'll fix up and sell. I actually just got rid of one. These two need to be fixed and sold. This one lost compression. That one needs carburetor work. This one needs a starter. And then the mowing business aspect of it, which is that trailer. And then there's the old work truck. That's the work truck that we're using as of right now, which is the 2020 GMC. So as you guys can see, the small engine mechanic kind of comes out in this section, and then there's the work shed, which is where all the equipment goes, as well as where I work on all my stuff. And then you've got the truck, which 2020 GMC SLE gasser, 6.6 gasser. Truck is awesome, does great towing, does everything I need it to, except it's absolutely terrible on gas. So this truck, every time that we go out, costs us somewhere in the range of, depending on how long of a day, I've had it all the way up to $200 for a day of work. And, that's kind of a lot. So that's where that truck comes in. Now, why does this truck come in here? So this truck, the day that I did a towing test, or the normal MPG test on it, it got 19, if not 20, and we were romping on this truck. So this truck got put to the floor a couple times, like gas all the way to the floor, and it still got 19 and a half miles to the gallon, almost 20. This car is miles per mile, or miles per gallon, not miles per gallon. So this truck, that's a 350 gasser. It's a 72. It's a boat of a car, and it does not get good gas mileage at all. But the truck actually is not bad. The day I had it loaded down with all the rock, we did a test on it, and it averaged out, we had about 60 or 70 miles of loaded down pulling, and then we had about 10 miles of pulling a loaded trailer, not that one, but it loaded the same trailer loaded up with some different stuff. And then we had about 15 miles of unladen just driving, and the truck got 18 and a half. So I'm gonna say it's probably getting like somewhere in the 17 while it was loaded up, if not even 18. And so, I honestly, this truck was doing really, really well on the fuel economy aspect, and I think a lot of that is down to, it's an old diesel with no, emissions or anything, and it's a stick shift, which, a 3-speed stick at that, but it's a stick shift. So that's kind of where that's going. I gotta tell you guys, I absolutely love this bed. Wide, 4 feet between the wheel wells and everything. It's absolutely awesome to haul stuff in. Bed liner job wasn't the best on it, so that's gonna end up getting redone, but I think it's gonna kind of continuously get tore up, so I'm not that worried about it. So the truck has a lot coming for it, and I have a lot of good plans that I want to do with this thing. I want to get all the body fixed. I want to get, the rockers done. I want to get the front fenders done. I want to fix everything, sand the whole truck down, and paint it. That's my goal for this thing. But the problem is it's really expensive to do that. And so what I think we're going to do is we're going to end up doing all the body work and everything. I'm going to have somebody do like all the welding for the back, the rockers, the other side fender, all that. Have all that done, and then we'll do all the body work, bondo the whole truck, make it look, as good as we can. And then I want to do red, so factory red paint color bed liner, the Rhino liner that they have on Amazon. I think the truck would look absolutely fucking awesome in that. Don't get me wrong, this paint color, not that right there, but this paint color is actually like really nice. And it's a rattle can paint job, and actually came out really well. From 30 feet away, it looks perfect. And so that's really all I care about. As a mowing business landscape truck, as the work truck, I don't care how it looks really. Like, I don't mind how it looks right now. When it's clean, it looks a lot better. And then this car is like my summer car. So, we've got this thing, it's great. I just got the AC working in it again. We got, we got beautiful interior, white interior. The thing needs to go back up top, but yeah, that's that. But this car's perfect. This thing needs a lot of work though. So it's a 72 Oldsmobile Delta 88, which is, if you guys don't know, nearly impossible to get parts for, because they didn't make, they made a lot of these cars, but a lot of them weren't held on to because they were an old man's car. And so therefore, the parts aren't everywhere for them, and this thing needs a desperate cleaning if you guys look at the paint. But, so getting new tops, getting new top, the metal for the new top, getting, this trim, getting the bumper trim, getting like this piece right here is impossible. Getting these is really not that easy, so you gotta take them off and go get them re-chromed. Doing all those things is really, really difficult for this car, and so therefore, you need to source a lot of stuff out or get original parts and then fix them. This wiper's messed up. Please hold. What happened here? And how? Weird. Anyway. So then we've got a dilemma that I have, which is the cap for the red truck. So the red truck's 2-wheel drive. So in the winter and everything, I'm still going to be driving it, but I'm going to have to be a little more careful with it. So there's the cap that came on it when I got the truck. Doesn't have a back window, and now it doesn't have a side window because I smashed it out one day by accident. And so I'm kind of debating whether or not we fix the window, maybe even fix the back window, and put it back on the truck for the winter to protect it from the snow, protect the bed from the snow, as well as be able to store shit back there. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking right now. For some new parts that I want to get for the truck is, I think we've veered away from buying a dump insert for this thing. I realized the back end of this truck will be working. The engine's going to be working a lot harder with it not having that much power, as well as the suspension's really going to suffer from that. So I don't want to beat on this truck too much. And then down here, I want to get all new steering components, as well as all new control arms and everything at some point in the near future. I think that's going to be the next thing for this thing that it's going to get, is new suspension components and new steering components. Rear leafs are coming. I'm a little bit hesitant to buy new rear leafs for it because I really don't want to, because the rear leaves that are in it are worn out enough to where they hold everything that I needed to, but they don't hold everything. Well, they hold everything that I needed to. They're a little too loose, but they hold everything that I need them to. But they're still a little bit like hard, but they're soft enough to where you hit a really big bump, they don't throw the ass end of the truck into the air. So that's kind of the thing, and I gotta get all new chrome for this. So chrome's gonna go all back here. We're gonna buy this chrome and put it all around the edges. I honestly like the black though, so I'm thinking about getting all the chrome, scuffing it up, and then painting it all black and having a black outlay around the grill, because this looks really cool to me, the black there. But yeah, so that's kind of all the updates with the truck. But there's a lot of stuff coming for it, obviously. There's a lot of cool things I want to do. Maybe a winter project this year, maybe putting AC into it. They sell, aftermarket AC kits that I would love to put into this thing. And I think that'd be awesome to have AC in it. They've come out with a lot of stuff for these trucks that you can get for them. What I was talking about with stuff for this car was, we've got some AC stuff happening. We've also got new radio and speakers. This switch goes right there. I gotta put it back in. I got new radio and speakers coming. I'm gonna fix the AC so the AC actually blows cold. Right now it just blows because the Freon and everything, and it's ancient. But yeah, so we got a lot of stuff coming for this thing, and as well as a lot of stuff coming for the truck. So stay tuned, stick along for the ride, and let me know kind of what you guys want to see next. I've got a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline, and your guys' input is really, really helpful. So let me know kind of what you're thinking about and what you would like to see. Today we've gotten to a pretty good spot in our business. Obviously, that we can afford all this stuff, all these cool project cars and everything, and turn an old classic truck into a work truck. So the trailer obviously needs some work, but it's working right now, and that's all that matters. I don't know how this stuff forms up, but it does. And then next year we're buying. So the mower, I'm keeping this mower for this year for fall cleanups, and then for plowing. That's what that plow is for like sidewalks and everything. And then maybe even for spring cleanups, and then we're selling this thing. And then Z's getting sold very, very soon. I love this thing, but for me, it's just not what I want. It's not efficient enough. It's not what I need for a mower right now. It's got too many things that continuously go wrong. Pusher mower is getting upgraded very, 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 very soon. Push mower is getting upgraded soon. It's typical like Toro recycler, so it's getting upgraded soon. It's gonna get sold and upgraded. And so kind of what I'm hoping for is, I sold a push mower the other day. If I sell these two, this one and this one, if I sell these two and sell mine, I'll have more than enough, just to get rid of some of this, take some of the money that's sitting here, get rid of it, buy some new stuff, and move on. I want to fix this rider soon. That green trailer is getting sold. The black trailer I'm keeping. The doors off the truck. That mower back there is getting sold soon. So there's a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline. A lot of stuff coming down the pipeline, and I hope that you all want to tag along for it. Seeing go from this work truck to that work truck is really the big thing that we're doing, and I cannot wait to take all y'all along for the ride. A lot of you guys know I love working with this truck. It's very creature comfort, very, as you guys can see, it's very nice and everything. So it's very creature comfort truck. It's not to me, the best work truck. It's a crew cab short box. It's not really the truck I like to work with. I like my regular cab long beds for work trucks. I also love trucks that get a little bit better gas mileage than 6-ish while we're towing. And we don't go far, but we go far enough, and we're doing enough driving throughout the day that gas mileage does matter. And if I can get 12 on an old truck, or crap, even if I can get 8 or 9, I don't care. I just need something better than, this truck gets 6 all day long. And with gas going up the way that it is, it's really that point where it's not like I want to lower prices for customers and everything. I would love to. That's not my goal. My goal is really to lower expenses for a company, as well as stop putting so much wear, tear, and work on this thing, and put it on the old vehicles, and make this really the work truck, and make that the creature comfort truck that it is, and make that more of a a family truck than a work truck. That's really what this truck is designed for, is to be loaded down, to have shit in the back. As you guys can see, these tools have been here since that big landscaping job that we did, and I only see more and more work coming, obviously, so therefore I need a good, hopefully solid, steady work truck to do the jobs that are coming. And then obviously this truck does the work. This car gets all the cool new parts and continues to get fully restored like it's supposed to, like with all these things coming out, getting re-chromed. Somebody going through and taking the bumpers off, painting all of so this was painted, but these weren't for some reason. Don't ask me why. Everything, coming off, getting the car really nice. As you guys can see, these look really good, but close up, they're not the best. All the trim getting, fixed up, and then the car, probably end up getting repainted again, just because there's enough little imperfections. It's been a couple of years, and the paint's just not holding up how I'd like it to, and there's a good amount of stuff that just needs to be done. These need to get painted. There's a couple spots, I don't know if it's here or in the back of the car, that are bubbling, as well as the dent in the door that a lot of y'all know about. That shit just happens, and it happens, yes, but we can't leave it like that. So it needs to be fixed. I gotta find out where this car is bubbling, because I saw it bubbling. I don't know where it was. Let's see. I know I saw it. I just don't know where it is. let's see, you know, and there's a lot of like little imperfections and stuff. I can get rid of little imperfections and scratches and everything, you know, with the detailing side of what I do, but it's time to get, you know, this car really how it's meant to be, bring it back to what it was, bring it back to a show car. You know, the car was a show car pretty much all its life, and then it was deserted. Not a show car. Car was a car that was, you know, driven all its life, and then it was parked and never driven for about 15 years, and then we started fixing it up, and you know, like all the wheels need to be polished and cleaned up, if not replaced. Same thing with all the tires. You know, some of the lights need to be redone, all the chrome needs to be redone, the grills need to be redone. You know, all this trim needs to be cleaned up. This especially needs to be cleaned up. The interior needs to be cleaned up. It needs a lot of help. It needs a lot of work. As you guys can see from the outside, it looks absolutely gorgeous, which is really the look that I like going for. As many of you know, if it looks good from 20 feet away, then it looks good. But sometimes on these cars, when you bring them to shows, it's you really want it to look a little bit nicer than it does, and that's kind of the thing that I'm hoping to get with this car. So, but that's all I've got for you guys today, pretty much. Sorry I blabbed on for 20 minutes, it seems like, but this truck's got a lot coming for it. This car's got a lot coming for it. I'm going to show you guys a little bit more of the business aspect coming soon, and I cannot wait to bring all y'all along for the ride. Maybe bring you into some of the detailing jobs, bring you into some of the mowing jobs, bring you into some of the landscaping jobs, bring you into working on the truck type, bring you into working on the car, you know, getting, you know, even short load up videos of when we load up the trailer, load up the truck, get ready for a day at work, you know, get everything set. You know, it's, you know, we've grab my keys quick. I can show you guys some of the minor upgrades that we've done. So the beginning of this year, we got the new push mower. No, beginning of last year, we got the push mower. It was a quick purchase. I just needed one that day. A couple years ago, we got the yellow tractor. Last year, we got the Z. The Z needs to get replaced. And then this year, 3 or 4 years ago, we got the blower. This year, we just bought a brand new trimmer. We had a Steel 56. Now we have a 94, I believe it is. I absolutely love this thing. Got the hedge trimmer, you know, got the blowers, got all the tools and everything. But we're gonna start upgrading. We're gonna go to a back-to-back blower, nicer thing, nicer chainsaws, you know, all that good stuff. I really want to start upgrading everything little by little, and you know, start moving into different brackets of work. But that's kind of my goal. You know, obviously, as you guys can see, we've got a good amount of stuff, got a good amount of jobs coming up that are going to push us into absolutely awesome work that I cannot wait to maybe tag you guys along for. And I would really love to tag you guys into some of the small engine stuff and put out some videos on that, because I know a lot of guys want to get into this type of stuff, and the thing holding it back is that they have no idea where to start, and it's really not that hard, you know. So putting some videos out like that. But anyway, I thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe. If you're enjoying the video, leave us a comment, hit like, do all that good stuff. Make sure you guys subscribe though, because we need you. So subscribe if you want to see further content, and we will talk to y'all in the next one. Peace.